Welcome to the Mental Health Motion News, where I am your host, Chabol, here with his co-host, Mr. Munster. Thank you, Mr. Munster. Today in the news we have a doozy, but before we get into that, I must mention a disclaimer. Yes, a news station that comes with a warning. Why? Because we care that the information we provide you might be fire, but it turns out it is me, Mr. Munster, Ronan, Six Fingers, and Georgia Cracker tonight grabbing it, writing it, producing it, and delivering it. So it could be a hit piece and blow up in your face, just like this gentleman. So please be prepared from hit pieces. Moving on from the fire to, yes, why we are sitting in the great media war of 2021, and gentlemen like myself who are sitting in his basement barefooted trying to give you the best information as possible to keep you informed of what is going on in the great media war of 2021. Two, we are starting to figure out who Chabot is, and he gets tired very easily, but needs to keep working to bring you the best information as possible, and will try to stay as consistent as possible. Moving on from who Chabot is to the opening quote of your MHM News. If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. Zig Ziglar. Moving on to the opening story. Christopher Steele finally admits his infamous dossier is not 100% true, but claims Michael Cohen did meet with Kremlin officials in Prague, and the Trump golden showers tape probably exists. Yes, you see here that Christopher Steele says they were lying in 2016 when they brought up the trumped up charges against Donald Trump. So, since they were lying against the president in their failed attempt of having him taken out of office, are we going to see something happen where he can get those 4 years back? I'm unsure, but let's see how this one plays out. Moving on, but you will see this on the ABC news special called Out of the Shadows. The man behind the Steele dossier premieres on Hulu Monday, October 21st. Moving on from the news to, yes, welcome to America, bitches, with your MHM News. To judge firms up trial date for Smollett case. The judge will not dismiss the case on Jussie Smollett, so hopefully the deep cabal will be able to see one of their own go down right in front of their face, being publicized all over the world. Moving on from the news to, how can I not help you with the tech support in your MHM News? Apple took down a Quran app and Bible app in China on request of Chinese officials. Yes, you see here they are trying to separate the Chinese people from God any which way possible. Why? Because these people are absolute heathens, and they will eat the children that fall out of women. I don't know. They're just heathens. Moving on from the news to, yes, the funny money section with your MHM News. Bitcoin surges to 6-month high after ETA approval rumors. The Bitcoin has approved to just above 60,000 K. The SEC appeared to hint at an approval of a Bitcoin exchange trade fund ETF, according to Bloomberg citing sources. Yes, we see here that Bitcoin, which is a decentralized trading coin, is now being listed on an exchange traded platform. I had no idea there were so many trades in the world, but either way, to the moon. Moving on from the news to, yes, the crimes against humanity section in your MHM News. You gotta be like, hey, there's crimes against humanity going over there on my neighbor. We must stand up and fight. Moving on from the news to, yes, breaking the State University of Colorado with a threat to arrest on vacation students. They are saying they are not going to arrest students because they are on vacations. But if an on vacation student steps into one of their buildings, they will be arrested. So thank you for clearing that one up for us. Moving on from the news. To yes, under the Biden administration, plain poor would be 3 times more likely to get IRS audit than the 1%ers. Yes, what we're seeing here is they know or have just figured out the 1%ers do not pay taxes, so they need to figure out that dividend somewhere, so they will be coming to your house to check it to see if you're lying on your taxes. They know I'm not lying because I ain't paying taxes. Oh, I pay taxes. I'm lying on that one. Moving on from the news to fraud, scams, and lies could target you, so protect yourself, people. Be like, I do not have an extended warranty on my car because it is right in front of me, so how do you have it? Moving on from the news to yes, Evergrande has eased the mortgages for the rest of the year on their residents. We see here that Evergrande, as the corporation is going under, they need to still bring in money and keep these people in the residence. So we see them easing the mortgage or rent for them. So hopefully they will not go belly up, but we are hoping they go belly up only because we want those companies to crumble and fall and the CCP to go down and crumble and fall. Moving on from the news to yes, U.S. Treasury Department SEC warns on vacation Americans that shortages will continue until everyone is jabberooed. Yes, the department secretary at the U.S. Treasury has put out Americans on notice that the only way to end the plague of empty shelves around the country is for every resident to be vacationed. The frank warning has come clear. Yes, we see here that these people are not trying to get us vacation to keep us from getting sick, but to get us vacations for a magnetic warfare. Moving on from the news to, yes, if you made it this far, you made it to the veteran section in your MHM news. To, yes, in a tweet put out by Spartan Mike Pompeo, about to live at nvbc.org in Santa Carla, which here, but it could share a timestamp of 129 with the Q drop 129 coming down here. The closing act dismantled, impossible to clean operations, no such agency. Could we have finally seen the CIA splintered into a million pieces, or the NSA completely taken over? I am unsure, but either way, this did not come from Mel Q. It came from Q Boom. Moving on from the news to, gosh, if you made it this far, God bless you. That is all for now from the Mental Health Motion News. Mr. Munster and Chabul. Have a good one. God bless you and yours. Holla at your bull. 2 fingers. Not bad, not bad. I'm tired. I'm tired. Not ornery. Tired though. Can't wait to go to bed.